Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bianca. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you consider subscribing. If you like Dollar Tree DIYs, then I'm sure you will like my channel. So today I'm going to show you 5 DIYs for fall or fall related. So before getting into the video, I just want to thank Yii Lighting for sending me this really super cool lighting for my laundry room. We will get more into them later on, so let's get into these DIYs. I am making a fall sign for the first one with these 2 Dollar Tree products. So I have this Harvest Blessing sign that I really don't need to do anything to. I'll show you why in a minute. And then with this pumpkin sign, I'm going to cut out 2 pieces from there to use. So after removing 2 of the pieces, I am going to use the back side, and I'm just going to sand down that area where I removed the staples. Please excuse my nails. I don't know if they used shellac or gel. Normally I get gel, but I went to a new place and I don't know what they used. So they really didn't last me that long as I would have liked. So I'm going to try to go today after we do the yard. But anyways, I am going to just measure out 4 pieces. I'm going to cut them out different heights because I'm going to spell out fall. So you can just go with whatever length you want. I went outside to cut the pieces with my miter saw and box just because it makes a lot of sawdust. But I wanted to show you real quick what I use. I bought these 2 separate, but they do have a bundle that's only 10 bucks at Home Depot or Lowe's. So I'll link that below for y'all. Here are my 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do is use some scrapbook paper, and I'll show you that in a second. You can use whatever you have on hand. If you have any scrapbook paper, or if you want to paint these, you know, it's totally up to you. So I found this paper pad at Michael's for only $8. It was 60% off. They had a little section of different ones, so I picked this one out because I really like the whole apple theme. And I'm just going to use this pattern. Very easily, I'm going to set the 4 pieces on top at a time, and I'm just going to trace it out and cut the scrapbook paper out. I'm just going to use a glue stick to glue these on, and this is such an easy way for me. Now, I would rather use this than Mod Podge, but if you want to seal the top, you totally can. Y'all remember that sign at the beginning that I said we weren't going to have to do anything to? Well, here it is. We're just going to hot glue these on there like this. You can use whatever letters you want to spell out fall. I actually used my Cricut Joy to create this text from there. Remember, every time I use my Cricut, I will link the design space below in case you want to use these exact same letters. After adding the rest of the letters, I placed 2 apple picks from Michael's on each side, and I just love these apple picks. I have become obsessed with them ever since I saw them on Eclectic Kristen's haul, I believe. They're just so pretty and perfect with the burgundy color of the scrapbook paper. For my next DIY, I'm using this Dollar Tree wooden arrow, and what I'm going to do is cut out 2 pieces from here, probably leaving about an inch or 2 left, so I can create 2 signs with it. So you see how cutting out a little piece from that arrow makes it look like a house? So I thought that was a clever idea to do. So I'm going to use this white chalk paint to paint this whole thing. So I grabbed this apple slice, or half of an apple I guess, from Cricut Design, and I'm going to add it to the center right here, and then I will be adding some font to the top. With the other piece I cut from that wooden arrow, I'm going to add this green scrapbook paper. I love it. I think it is going to make a good contrast with the little house. This would look so cute on a tiered tray for sure. I just sat it in front of this basket from Dollar General, and the two picks in the back are from Hobby Lobby. Oh, also the blanket underneath was from Hobby Lobby last year. Why Yii Lighting is unique in that they focus on high quality lighting but affordable as well. Now, they range from mid-century modern, industrial, rustic, to modern and minimalist. So you can't go wrong with all different types of styles. And the reason we chose the cloud lighting was because my husband actually thought it looked cool. It's actually a kid's lighting for like a kid's bedroom or playroom. So if you want to check out the cool lights they have to offer, I will link the one that I got and their website below. Moving on to the third DIY, I'm using this Dollar Tree pumpkin. I'm going to use the back side, and I'm going to go ahead and remove that smaller pumpkin as well to use. I am going to apply this pumpkin spice felt, that's the name of it, from Walmart. It was about 27 cents, so you can get about 4 for $1. And I'm going to just trace that, and that way we can glue it to the top. I used the glue stick again to apply the felt, but realized that it really didn't stick well, so I ended up adding some hot glue. And then I applied the smaller pumpkin with hot glue. So I'm playing around with the colors, and I'm going to use this cream felt to add to the top where the stem would go. So I'm going to use one of these Dollar Tree ribbons to create a little bow to go on the stem. I have this candlestick from Dollar Tree that I previously painted black for a different DIY, but there are some like chippy parts, so I'm going to go ahead and touch that up, and then we're going to glue it to the bottom of that pumpkin. Alright, and here we have it. I decided to go with a plain pumpkin with no wording on it because I just wanted something, you know, without words, because also the first two I added font to that. So I wanted to leave this one just like this, and I love that burnt orange color. Moving on to the fourth DIY, if you are still here with me, give me any type of fall emoji. So this one is super simple. I'm using this Dollar Tree jar and I love it because it has that copper lid. And what we're gonna do is add these Dollar Tree pumpkin and leaf lights in there. Lastly, I'm going to add more of this Dollar Tree ribbon. So I just wrap it around and then basically make a little bow like you would tie your shoes. So that was so simple. You can easily add this anywhere in your home to instantly give it fall vibes. So right here I just have 2 pumpkins. The little small one came in a bag from Dollar General, and then that creamy white one was from Hobby Lobby. For this last one, I'm using this Dollar Tree bucket that I got from there last year. I'm not gonna need to do anything to it, so I'm just gonna set it to the side. And what we're gonna do is take some pumpkins. I have these pumpkin picks from Hobby Lobby, maybe for a couple years now. You can use any pumpkins that you have. So obviously from Dollar Tree, they have lots from there. What we're gonna do is take strips of this Dollar Tree hat, and I'll show you. You can just cut a small part on the side and it will just rip apart. We're gonna use this to give it more of a rustic look. Before gluing those strips on, I'm just going to remove the stem. And then once I'm done, we'll put that back. So I'm adding hot glue to this top part, putting one of those strips right there, and then wrapping it around to the opposite side and adding more hot glue. So you can just keep adding, or don't add as much as I did, depending on the look you want. If you want it more sparse, you can do that, or if you want it more covered, you can do that as well. I added 2 of those pumpkin picks that I made in that Dollar Tree bucket with 2 picks from Hobby Lobby. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know which one was your favorite down below, and I will see you in the next video.